Hi everyone, it's me, Sophia. And yes, today is the World Mental Health Day, and today I decided to post up this video regarding the FAQ session that most of you have requested to me about my mental health and things like that. So recently, I was admitted in the psychiatric ward, and I tweeted my experiences there, which had blew up. I mean, the tweet, the tweets that I tweeted just went viral, and a lot of you have approached to me and actually asked me for help. And like I've been receiving similar questions from most of you, and that's why today I'm doing this video to clarify and to answer all of your questions, so that there will be no more people keep asking me the same thing again and again, and I have to answer them the same thing again and again. Okay, so this FNQ sessions. Okay, I've been receiving a lot of okay, why were you admitted in the psychiatric ward? Okay, this is actually quite sensitive. I was admitted in the psychiatric ward because I attempted suicide by overdosing on my antidepressants, and I was rushed to the ER. My dad rushed me to the ER, and things were pretty messy. And the doctors felt like I wasn't stable enough to go back home, and they feel like I was quite not okay, and I was very down at that time, so they warded me into the psychiatric ward. Yeah, that's why I was admitted. And then people ask me, you sakit apa? What are you diagnosed with? Okay, I'm diagnosed with mixed anxiety, major depressive disorder. And I've been suffering from depression for a long time now, but I recently just seek help from a doctor, from a psychiatrist. Okay, what's the medication? I mean, what medications do I take? Okay, this depends on your doctors actually. For me, I've been taking a lot of medications already now, and there's a lot of medications to name, but to me, these medications, well, they do work, they do help, and I believe that essentially what matters most is your own will to to become better, to heal. Okay, so how's the procedure? What my procedure on how I seek help from a psychiatrist. So this is a very highly requested question, and because most of you are scared to open up, to go to the hospital or see a doctor, and that's why you've been asking me how's the procedure. So the procedure is very simple. Okay, the first thing what I did was, me and my fiance, we went together since he could help me calm down when I have my anxiety attacks and panic attacks. And it's important for you to bring someone who you're comfortable with and who you trust. Remember that. So firstly, we went to the ER, and I told the people in charge there that I have anxiety, I have tremors, giving all the symptoms lah. And I told them that I want to see a psychiatrist. So from there, they will make you a referral letter to go to see a psychiatrist. I mean, a referral letter for you to go to the psychiatric department, and from there they will actually appoint you to with a psychiatrist. So from there on, you just go with the flow, and yeah, things will be okay. So don't worry, just bring someone who you trust. That's important. Okay. Oh, some people ask me how can I bring my handphone in the psychiatric ward. Okay, to be honest, actually I can't bring. I mean, in any psychiatric ward we can't bring our phones in, but since I'm quite I'm the sanest there. I'm quite okay in the sense that sometimes my mood are not that stable, so the doctors actually allow me to bring my handphone so that I could actually kill time, play, so that I won't get bored. Yeah, that's why I can bring my phone. Okay, people ask me what kind of treatments do I get. Okay, when you have a psychiatrist, they will sometimes refer you to a counselor so that you'll go through counseling session. CBT stands for cognitive behavioral therapy, which helps you to they teach you how to breathe when you're anxious. They'll teach you coping mechanisms and things like that. Oh, and people asking mahal ke tak? Mahal ke tak? Okay, I'm seeking a treatment from a government hospital, which is HKL, and no, it's not expensive. It's only 5 ringgit per session with a doctor, inclusive of medications. And I believe, I'm a student, so I don't have much money to spend, and I don't want to I don't want to burden my parents or my fiance or anyone, hence I decided to go to HKL. But I assure you, HKL's psychiatry department is actually one of the best in Malaysia. Yeah. And yeah, it's pretty conducive. The environment is very comfortable. The people there are nice and friendly, so don't be afraid. Okay, and then some of you ask me, parents kena tahu ke? Okay, first of all, you don't need any consent from your parents or whatnot. But I'm not sure if you're under 18. If you're still in school, maybe you do need help from your parents. You do need your parents' consent. Okay, that part I'm not too sure, but I believe that everyone can just go and seek help. Okay, okay. Okay, this is also another sensitive question. Okay, people ask me, how do you handle those who condemn you for saying that, oh, you're not religious enough, you don't pray, you don't believe in God, things like that. That's why you're depressed. To me, it hurts me a lot when people say that. Seriously, it hurts me a lot. But I also have points to counterback their negativity. Depression is actually not condemned in Islam, and I'll share you the articles in a link below, maybe in the description box, because even the most religious person can be depressed, and it's not that hard to be nice, be kind. Words are very powerful. It can either break you or hurt. Words are very powerful. It can either hurt you or it can either make you feel better. So be the good person, say nice things to people, and it's not that hard to be nice. That's why I always say, be nice, be kind, have empathy, be understanding, be loving. Okay. So someone also asked me, what else can they do besides seeing a doctor for their anxiety? Okay, before I actually met a psychiatrist, I've tried this supplement called passion flower, and it's an over-the-counter drug. You can get it at pharmacies, and you don't need any prescription from the doctors. You can just buy it. I believe the brand is called Solare, and it did help me with my anxiety. It helps me to calm down and to sleep as well. But I believe if you really want proper medication, seek help from a doctor. Please don't just try any kind of drug, because certain drugs might be allergic to you, or sometimes they're not okay or suitable for you. So it's best for you to see a doctor. Okay, this is the last question, and I usually feel annoyed whenever I get this question, because how many times I have to repeat this? Okay, people keep asking me, bila saya belajar balik? When are you gonna further your studies again? Blah 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 blah. Okay. First and foremost, I am not giving up on my dreams. Okay, sorry. I'm not used to my short hair. I'm so sorry. Okay. First and foremost, I'm not giving up on my dreams, and my dream is actually to become a doctor. So, and based on the experiences that I've been through, me having this mental disorder, and how some people treat me meanly, and they treat me so bad, and even some doctors treat me in such a way. Okay, yeah, and I believe that I'm taking a break from my studies. I'm deferring my studies to heal, to recover, to so that in the future I will not be unstable again and do things that will hurt myself. I don't want that. I know myself, and I believe that I need this time to heal, to recover. Remember, healing is a process. No one heals in the nick of time. No. And yes, sometimes I feel so happy, but sometimes I feel so low. My mood is still unstable, and my panic attacks, my anxiety, everything, it's still, not to say okay, but they're still on and off. So I'm not ready to go back to study, because I'm studying overseas. So That's why I'm taking this opportunity to focus on myself, to heal. Once I'm healed, I'm gonna further my studies. Don't worry about that. I'm not giving up my dreams. And the thing is, life is not a race. Why do people feel like you need to study, and not focus on yourself first? To me, I want to focus on myself first, focus on healing before I actually further my studies and, and achieve my dreams and goals. And actually, even now, I can, do things that make me happy. I want to execute my short-term plans, which is to do my hobbies, to make myself happy again, and, to recover. And I hope I will recover as soon as possible. I mean, healing is a process, and yeah, life is not a race. So stop bugging me with the question like, oh, bila nak sama study balik, blah 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 blah. I feel annoyed when people ask me that. I still have goals and dreams to achieve, so don't worry. I will still be studying. So okay, as for now, I want you to know that you are not alone. To those people who have approached me to ask for help, I want to say thank you for actually approaching to me to ask for help, and I'm more than happy to help you, to share you my tips and anything that you want to know, and I'm more than happy to tell you about it. And I am quite shocked. I'm very, very sad, by the fact that there's a lot of you who actually suffered from this and that. Ever since my tweet blew up, went viral, I was really shocked that I got a lot of notifications, and I was so surprised. I was like, oh, I'm not alone in this. And then that's why I'm doing this to create awareness on mental health, and I want this topic to stop being stigmatized. It has to stop. It has to stop being a taboo. And it's so hard for us to to tell people that mental illness is real. It's really hard. And even our parents sometimes can accept it, our relatives can accept it, but the truth is, this is real, and mental health is as serious as physical health too. It's the same. If you're not okay with your mental, you can't even do anything. Being depressed just makes you lose a lot of your interest, makes you fatigue, and then you just can't do anything. But then people will say that, oh, we are just mengada, we are not we tak bersyukur. Like, I get this a lot, that I'm not appreciative enough, I'm not grateful, I'm just being mengada, and it hurts. And most of you told me the same thing too. That's why I'm here today. I want to tell you that you are not alone, and I'm here. I'm a DM away. Yeah, most of you DM me on Twitter, on Instagram. If you want my number, just ask for it. Yeah, I promise you that I want to help as much as I could. And yes, there are times where I'm actually at my lowest, but I always do my best to not affect my negativity towards others. That's important. That's why I always emphasize, be nice, be kind, be loving, and have empathy. That's, sometimes you don't know that the person who is smiling the brightest could suffer the most. You would never know. And despite our religion, our race, we are just human beings. We are not perfect, and we are here together. We're supposed to be, hand in hand, helping each other to fight the stigma, to help us heal, to recover. And I hope one day, Malaysia, most people in Malaysia would able to accept this mental health stigma, to accept this mental health issue, and they would do something about it, instead of condemning. I hope a lot of volunteer work, and I'm so happy that there's a lot of NGOs now that actually create awareness on this mental health too. And that's why I'm just a normal girl, an ordinary girl, and I aspire to inspire. And I hope my story would give an impact to others, and I want you to know that you are not alone. Remember that. Always remember that. And for that, I conclude my video. So those are the frequently asked questions that I've been receiving, and I hope most of you would have understand it by now. And if there's any questions, feel free to hit me up, to comment, or just DM me, tweet me, feel free to ask me anything. and I'm more than happy to answer it. So thank you very much for listening to my rants or in this video. Okay, I'm so sorry because I'm so not used to this. Okay, I want to wish you all the best, good luck, and I always say this. May we all achieve happiness that we deserve, because we truly deserve it. Inshallah one day. Okay, thank you, bye.